And welcome back, Randall Spade here. Another Doctor Who episode special. The Lost Matches, Conquer, Main Event Syndicate as Roadblock and Doctor Who are in the end game of this match. As Roadblock takes that guy out, goes for the gold gun, trying to swap for the med mist. As Doc is engaging, as they're in the Porta Fortress. As Doc and Block lit him up. As they're getting lit the fuck up. As Doc goes right in there. And my God, as Block gets the high ground, as he's getting lit up, as Block sprays with the med mist. And Block's getting lit up, and Block gets knocked. As this guy comes to third, Block, and then Doc gets him, and Main Event Syndicate Conquer win the match. As Doc dances for the victory. We'll be right back. As Doc and Block are at it again, Conquer, Main Event Syndicate. As they're crouch walking up the mountain. Trying to get a victory. Hiding in a bush. Near Tilted Towers. As there's a team on this tower over here. As Doc throws grenades at Dirk. Gets nobody. Throws more at Dirks. As Doc goes to throw more at Dirks. As there's one team and a solo left. As they're fighting. As Doc and Block move closer to the action to see what's going on. As Doc slides down the mountain with Block, as Doc throws more grenades, throws a big pot at him. And Block lits him up, and Doc firing. And Doc shotguns him for the win after Block lit him up. And Conquer, Main Event Syndicate win another match. Randall Spade here. As the main event syndicate conquer, Doc and Block at it again as Roadblock and Doc glide to their destination, as Block might not make it. As Block is... as they're going to Chonkers Speedway. Classic location. Is this Chonkers Speedway? I have no idea. Ha ha! As Doctor is down and loses his crown. As Doc knocked one, and Block still ended up saving the day. As Block's engaging with the banana. Ha ha! And my goodness. And Block knocks the banana guy. As this guy runs, picks up the crown. As Block shoots him, kills him. And Roadblock heals up. Is Block going for the reboot van. As he reboots Doctor Who back into the action. Ha ha! As Block kills a guy. As Block gets lit up and executed. And Dr. Luton trying to find something to use. As Doc shotguns that guy, boom, he's dead. The Doctor gets back a crown. Sprays the TARDIS and dances as he gets Roadblock's card, drops the crown so Block gets a crown. And now Doc repaying the favor to Roadblock by rebooting him too. As Roadblock glides in, gets all his guns back and the crown. As the day is saved again. As Doc and Block make their way to this temple area in Chapter 3. As KONQUER trying to make their way in the match. As there's 12 people remain. As Doc throws down a shield keg for Roadblock. There's loot everywhere. As there's people riding on wolves, I assume. As Dominic Toretto racing outside. My goodness. As Doc and Block make their way up the hill. Remember this junkyard area? Yeah, we remember. Ha ha! As Doc and Block scouting the area. And there's a car or a blob or whatever that is. As Block's very cautious. Duck hides in a small bush. This Block looking around. This Block hides in this bush. This Doc looks at him. As they're rotating now. And they found a bush to chill in to flank the enemy. Ha ha! As Doc and Block go for the enemy, there's two teams left, so they're fighting. The idea is to capitalize. As Doc and Block rush towards the fire. As Block gets his gun out, Doc got some grenades, pickaxes the boulder, knocks it over down there, hits the guy as they lit him up, as Doc kills him for the win. Ha ha! As KONQUER gets another victory. And Block default dances. We'll be right back after these messages. And we are back. I forgot we do not take ad breaks here during the lost matches. As Block and Doc, main event syndicate, KONQUER clan, are ready for action. God, I miss that map. As they're going to Sleepy Sound. That little area over there. They don't even know. But hey, teach your own, I guess. Ha ha! As Doc and Block make their way to Sleepy Sound. As Block lands by the motel. As Doc gets knocked, lit up, and is dead now, as Roadblock scrambles into this diner, pops a big shield. As Block, gathering heals, as they're throwing shit, as Block scrambles, lights one up, knocks him. As Block goes around, tries to do a flank, as the Eevee comes after him. And Block kills him. As Block gets a gold shotgun. As it goes for Doctor Who's reboot card. As Block climbs up to get the reboot card. As Block goes to the reboot van, the reboot Doctor Who. And Block has rebooted Doctor Who. Ha ha! And my God. Could have been worse. But hey, teach your own, I guess. As Block goes back to loot and as Doctor Who flies in. As Block hits a slurp barrel, gets 9 health. As Block goes to the motel area, swimming in the pool. As Block sees a shield keg, picks it up. As there's 2 guys as they're shooting Doctor. As Block is fighting one, knocks one, Doctor executes him. And Doctor Who kills the other. My goodness. As the chaos unfolds, as Block puts down a shield keg. This doctor's a little late to the party. Sprays down and dances. Little whip, little whip. And my goodness. As Doctor and Block have taken over, the main event syndicate, KONQUER, has taken over Sleepy Sound as Block's controller is being disconnected. As they're going over here, what remains of Coral Castle, the remnants of Coral Castle. As Block and Doc are looting. Coral Castle. The good old days. When there wasn't a care in the world. There's Block running around this building, in this former Coral Castle building. There's Block probably looking for a DMR. And my goodness. As Block making his way back to Fish Sticks Restaurant. Looting. Going under the dock. Trying to make the jump. Little tricky, is it? There's Block aiming. Block sees shockwaves. As KONQUER is in it to win it, no pun intended for Shockwave. As Block has completely left Sleepy Sound. Making the way to all the million bushes over here. This area, good old days, classic location. As Doc slowly follows behind. And my goodness. As Roadblock makes the way to Coney Crossroads, another classic Fortnite location, which they brought back in Blitz for a bit during the whatever the hell, the not Blitz, but Reload. Can't think of the franchise. It's that stupid Netflix show everybody likes with the red light, green light, that garbage shit. As they had Coney Crossroads reskinned in that map. Can't even think of what franchise that is because it's so fucking unimportant. Some stupid ass garbage Netflix show. And my God, as Roblox takes the gold SMG, as Doc kills a guy. And there's another guy shooting from afar. As Doc hits a big shield. And Block and Doc, main event syndicate team, Conquer. As Block wanted the DMR, picks up the circular saw on accident. As Block's finally got a DMR, as Block lights this guy up. As Doctor Who kills somebody and Block knocks the other. There's more enemies as Doc shoots him and Block gets him. Ha ha ha! And my goodness, as Block takes a med kit. As Doctor healing up too. As Block's still getting lit up. As there goes Roadblock's overshield, as there's a team trying to kill him. As Doc and Block are going to circle, not waiting around to see what happens. As Doc marking a bush, which might be in circle. And yes, it is, as they're going to wait here for safety for a bit and see what happens. As he throws Block's shield so Block could shield up. Doc gives him a big pot too, so Roadblock is at full health now. As Doc and Block are on the run, two other teams remain. As they're crouch walking, make sure nobody knows they're there. As Doc and Block enter this bush in circle, trying to scout the situation, making sure they're safe. As the match is ending near a pond, little small pond. As there's a team over there, they're fighting. As Block sees them, as here's a car running them over. As they're getting lit up. As the battle is engaged. As Doc running around the house. As Doc and Block see the enemies. As Doc, a Dirk missing. As Doc and Block start shooting. As there's only one team remaining. As Doc and Block hide in the grass while Doc heals. As Block gives him a med kit. As Doc was lit up. As Block shoots, lights the guy up. As Block getting lit up. Block's trying to light one of them up. hitting him a bit, and as Doctor and Block get it and pick up the win as KONQUER Main Event Syndicate wins this match. Another win for KONQUER under the belt. It is time for the main event of the episode, or special, as Doctor Who the Lost matches, which are specials, featuring KONQUER, the Main Event Syndicate. As Doc and Block are flying over here, which I assume is Greasy Grove. And my goodness, as Doc and Block make their way to Greasy Grove, as Block is by a car. As Block landed short, or what's left of Greasy Grove, because by this time in day and age, Greasy Grove was destroyed. Block hops on the mushroom, gets a hammer assault rifle. As Block shoots a guy, gets him, knocks him, kills him. As Block loots. As Doctor Who eliminates somebody too over there. As Block looting. And you're watching Doctor Who on Demand, which you could see all classic KONQUER moments and matches throughout KONQUER's history from Doctor's perspective. And you could also see a lot of KONQUER's other adventures on Roadblock 36 YouTube channel. As Doc and Block are fighting, as Block swoops in and steals the kill. As Block launches up by the mushroom. As KONQUER is taken over Greasy Grove. As the house is on fire. As Block going into a house to loot. As Doctor puts a bounty on Psychopath Teen. As Block hops up on the mushroom. As you can see, Greasy Grove was destroyed because of the reality tree infecting all the island, which would make way for the Chrome season eventually, which is the following season, which you will see eventually here in Doctor Who the Lost Matches specials. As Block looting up. As Doc and Block are in battle, getting shot at. As Doc's fighting somebody, using a bush to his advantage. As Block knocks him. As they're still getting shot at. Block sees him. As Block shooting him. His block kills him. His Doc and block. On the move. There's only 16 players remain. They have the high ground now. As Doctor axing the boulder. And there goes the boulder. His block looks shocked like it's an amazing feat. As they're making their way downtown, walking fast. Far from downtown. There's only one team remains. Or maybe it's two, as he knocked one. As Doc throws grenades. A Dirk, a Dirk. A Dirk. As Doc climbs up. Block climbs up too. As Doc and Block shoot him. As one's knocked. As Block's getting lit up. And Doctor gets the other guy for the kill. And Conquer wins another game. And that wraps up another Doctor Who Lost Matches special. And main event Syndicate Conquer win another match. Till next time, I'm Randall Spade.